Guys, welcome to my channel today. If you're new here, my name's Elaine. I do videos on, well, a bit of everything really, you know, lifestyle. I do hauls, I do like clothing hauls and try-ons, bits of DIY and craft. Yeah, like I said, it's just a bit of everything really. Yeah, so if you're new, welcome. And if you're existing, I'm glad you've come back. It's great to see you again. Today I'm here with a Ikea haul. So without any further ado, I'm going to jump in and show you what I bought this time. So first up, I got this lovely throw, and it is called Polaroid. And it's a lovely fleecy throw in this lovely baby blue. Now, I mean, it would be lovely as just like a baby blanket, you know. If there's any little babies due, that's going to be boys. That would be really nice for them. But I bought this for the dogs. So this was only £2. And I picked up 3 of them because they were reduced to £3. So, nearly broke something there. Oh my goodness. We're not getting off to a good start, are we? I'll try not to break anything. So next up, I got this beautiful bowl. It's from their Upplager range, and it's got a lovely fluted edge here, and it's really deep. It's a lovely deep bowl, you know, like for cereal. It's brilliant. They used to do something quite similar to this. I can't remember the name of it. I do have it, but it chipped something terrible. Honestly, it was just, you were always having to buy pieces to replace. Now this one's a thinner, it's a totally different kind of clay that it's made with, and I think it's much more durable. So you know, fingers crossed I haven't chipped any yet, whilst the other one just chipped. If you looked at it, basically it was shocking. I'm not surprised that they don't do it anymore. There must have been so many, you know, complaints about it chipping so easily. These are dishwasher safe and microwave safe as well. So that's the deep bowl. That's the cereal bowl. I also got the deep bowl. Well, it's not a deep bowl, it's a plate, Elaine. It's, to be honest, you can call it whatever you want. Deep plate, bowl, whatever. But again, beautiful fluted edge design. I think it's just timeless, you know, classic it is. I don't think you can go wrong with white, you know, white dinnerware. I love dinnerware. It's a really, really, well, it's a bugbearer for David, because I love china. I collect pieces of china. I mean, I'm not saying that I've got any great china, you know, but I do. I started collecting it when I was about 19 year old. I know I was a grandma then. But I used to collect the Royal Albert Old Country Rose pattern. I still do have it. But kids came along, and I didn't have like that kind of disposable income to spend on Royal Albert anymore. But I've still got them pieces, and but I do like pattern pieces as well. So but these, you know, if you're only going to have one set of plates, you know, crockery, I would definitely recommend this one. It's beautiful. Any occasion. So sorry, the bowl, I do have the prices. The deep plate, this one is £3. Now there is a flat plate as well, which is also £3. Again, it's got the beautiful fluted edge. This bowl was £2.50. And try not to break them, guys. I picked up some side plates as well. So this is just like adding to my collection, you know. I already picked up. Oh, actually, I must tell you, they do sell this in a pack. I have hauled it before. It's in a pack. So you get 4 side plates, 4 big plates, 4 bowls. But you don't get the deep. You don't get the deep plates in the pack, and that's £39 for 4 of each item. So I had to buy like the deep bowl separately, and my table setting's a six person setting, and so I had to buy additional, and I've bought extra for breakages in case there is any, because I've got a David, and yeah, David breaks everything, but never mind. So I picked up this, I hope you can see it, the pattern again on it. Well, pattern, it's not a pattern, the detail on it, the fluted detail on the edge. So this was, small side plate was £2.50 for that one. I picked up 2. Right, I picked up some of these napkins. Now I have these in different colours. I picked up this lovely turquoise because I use these napkins outdoors. You know, if we ever have a barbecue, you know, if we ever get to that point again where we're having barbecues, I always pick up a pack of these when I'm in there. So these were, let me see, napkins, these were £1.50 for those. Oh, these, now I picked these up, but they're called Bavara. And the clips for, you know, when you open your packets of food, like freezer, you know, like say some frozen chips, and you don't use all of them in the bag. So to reseal a bag, you know, with these clips, I use a clothes peg. I do, but it's nothing wrong with using a clothes peg. It's absolutely fine, and I've used a clothes peg for years, to be fair. But I thought, you know, Elaine, these were like £1.50. I'm just double checking. Yeah, bag clips too. They were £1.50. You get 30 in here, and there's 2 different sizes. There's a smaller size and a bigger size. And you know, I'm not, stop using the clothes peg, Elaine, you know, when you get 30 of them for like £1.50. So I really splashed out this time, and yeah, picked them up. So, oh, in this item, you know, I get really, I love gadgets. They say guys are the gadgety people, but I love gadgets. I picked up this brush. It's a bottle brush. Now, I've picked them up in the past. Not this one, but in the past. But you know when you've got like a deep, like a bottle? Because I've got them, they're like, they've got the stoppers on the top. They're from Ikea. And you can never get in to clean them, you know. Like if I put oil in one, for instance, I've got a one where I keep oil in, but I like to clean it out every time, like I change the oil, and you can't get in. And the same with juice, I keep you know, squash in the bottles as well, and the orange stains the bottle, and I like to give it a good clean, but you just can't get in the bottle. But this, I'm glad to see, will definitely reach. It's got a really long handle that's like quite squishy. It'll squish in the bottle, like you can definitely force her in the bottle, can't you? Look, that will definitely go in and give it a good scrub. So I was absolutely over the moon to find this, and it was only £1. I should have picked up another one, you know, a backup in case that one snapped, and I will next time I'm in there. Right, now I picked up this, like Strainer Tea Infuser, because I do like my tea. I do drink like loose tea. So this one was £1.50. Love it, just love it. I picked up these Lint Rollers, the refill ones. So you can't pick up the lint roller, you know, the actual handle with the lint roller on it, and then you just buy these like afterwards, the refills. So I picked up these, and I should know these off by heart, because I've got I've got 6 dogs at the minute because my daughter's dogs again. She lives at home, so I've got like 5 of my own and her one, so 6 dogs. You can imagine. I mean, there are well, supposed to be non-shedding dogs, but they do shed. We do end up with white hair because the Bichon Frise. I do end up with white hair on all your clothes. So these are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And for the replacements here, the refills were £2.25. I do believe that the lint roller, like the initial one that you would buy, is £1.50. So moving on, I picked up this. Now, I've not seen these in there before, so I'm thinking that they must be new. And they are a bowl scraper, you know, when you're doing your baking and that. Pastry scraping from the side of the bowl. So I think that's good because it's not going to damage your bowl, unlike, you know, if you're like me and you go in with a metal spoon, chance that you're going to scrape your bowl. But with this, I don't think you would. Perfect colour for my kitchen as well, so I was happy about that. So the bowl scraper, let me see, it was £2.50 this, but it's silicone, so that's going to be pretty durable. And obviously with silicone heat, you know, you can use it with heat. Now this little guy, sorry about that, my memory card was full. So anyway, this I'm really excited about. Now I'm going to open it and let you see what it's all about. What it is, I've just opened it there. What it is these L-shaped pieces of metal. That's what they look like. Now inside they've got the measurements here. Now what it is, if you're baking like cakes, you use these instead of having like lots and lots of different size cake tins. You use these. So I'm just going to try and slot them together whilst we're on the video. Right guys, so I have managed to put this together like 1 hour later. No, it's not 1 hour. But this is what it is. So as you saw, it comes in them just L shape. And you just join them all together. And inside, well, as you can see there, inside there's no measurements at all. But when you pull it, like it expands. So you pull it one way, then you pull it the other way, like that. And hopefully you can see inside the measurements here. So that's how big you I mean, I work in inches, I'm old school. So if you want like a 7-inch tin, cake tin, you know, you just put it at the 7-inch there, yeah, and then where's the 7? You put it at the 7-inch there, and that's the 7-inch cake tin. So if you wanted like 8 inches, you just move it. You just like move it out to the 8, and then on the other side you move it out to the 8, and then you've got an 8-inch tin and so forth. You know, it just expands. Well, I'm going to do it to its full length. I mean, if you wanted to do a cake that shape, you know, like a rectangle, yeah. And wow, that's quite big. So that's how big that is, which is 12-inch. So the biggest cake you can make is a 12-inch one, 12-inch square. Now this I just think is ingenious. As I say, I love my gadgets, but this is fantastic. I mean, all you'd have to do is pour it on your baking tray, you know, and then line it, which you're doing anyway. You know, even if you've got like a square cake tin, you will probably line it with baking paper. So that is absolutely my most favourite thing, apart from the bottle brush. You know, I would say, yeah, definitely, them are my favourite items in this haul. Let me know what your favourites are in the comments below. But so far, they are my favourite items. And that, it's called, let's have a look what it's called. I love the names in Ikea. It's tart back. Probably not pronounced like that in Swedish, but it's there you go. Tart back. £5, guys. £5. I mean, all them cake sizes you can make with that. Brilliant. Honestly, brilliant. Just love Ikea for that. Gadgets. Should call me gadget girl. Right, so my last item is this towel. Now I got these for my kitchen, because obviously we've got like a tea towel and a hand towel for when we wash our hands, for obviously drying. So it's this towel here. I got it in this like kind of, well, grey, charcoaly grey, and the reverse side of it is like, it looks like waffly, you can say that, waffle kind of reverse. I don't know how they're going to hold up because, well, I haven't used them yet, but they do feel quite nice. I do like that they've got the, you know, the little loop here, so you can hang them to dry, you know, on something on your door or your, do you know what, I don't like that, you know, when, personally, I mean, if you do it, it's fine, you do you, but when you hang the towels on the cooker, like over the oven door like handle thing, I don't like that, and David does it all the time. He does it, I think he just does it to annoy me, you know, but anyway. I really don't like that. I would prefer to just like hang it up from there, or even put it on the radiator. I'm gonna have to have words with him again. But yeah, I picked these up. Right guys, so £3 for this towel, and I got 2 of those. Well guys, that's the last item I have. I hope you've enjoyed this haul today. If you have, please give me the thumbs up, and if, yeah, comment down below on what item you liked the most. For me, it's oh, do you know what, it's hard. I think it's that cake, you know, this cake thing here as well. Yeah, but yeah, if you're not already subscribed, if you can press the subscribe button, that would be fantastic. It's free to subscribe, it doesn't cost. And if you press the notification button, like that little bell, it will let you know when I upload next, so you don't miss any future, you know, videos that I do. So all's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon, and stay safe, and bye-bye for now. Bye.